Okay, so I thought this was cool. Look, it's no secret that Angel Reese has had finishing woes throughout her professional basketball career thus far. In a sense, it's been something she's been scrutinized and even mocked.
Angel Reese, the former college standout who is now a professional basketball player, is at the center of an unexpected roster selection. The unmatched league's rising coaching star, Nola Henry, shocked fans with a daring move. What happened, and why did one of the league's youngest and most promising coaches choose to fire Angel Reese from her Rose Club squad?
Somebody's leg or foot or didn't.
Well, typically, to me, Lisa, the longer it takes proves that there was not conclusive evidence to overturn the call on the floor.
Then just say that and let's move on. We want to see some basketball playing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's start by discussing Nola. Beginning as an intern with the Connecticut Sun in 2020, Henry's path to becoming an unrivaled head coach has been nothing short of extraordinary. She rose through the WNBA ranks under former Sun head coach C.T. Miller, becoming a dependable assistant for the Los Angeles Sparks, and even serving as an interim head coach for 2 games. Today, she is one of 6 head coaches leading the top teams in the new, unrivaled league, coaching some of the best players in the sport.
Congratulations, Nola! One more. Rose on 3, 1, 2, 3, Rose!
Angel Reese, a standout forward who has created waves on and off the court with her toughness, skill, and larger-than-life personality, is one of those players. Angel was supposed to be a vital member of Nola's Rose Club squad, but what caused her to be abruptly cut from the squad? In her first press conference, Henry made it apparent that she was eager to develop relationships with her players and implement high-level strategies. She also stressed the value of discipline and teamwork, saying, "I'm looking forward to the scheming, but I'm also looking forward to getting to know these players and building something special." However, it appears that someone or something interfered with her plans for the Rose Club.
If it's one thing I learned from Kurt, it's how to prepare. That's probably the number one thing that he's taught me. So just what's going through my mind is just game plan stuff, just what I need to do to be prepared, how to make the players feel better, make them feel most comfortable and prepared. So just everything going through my mind right now, aside from the gratitude and the appreciation, just for the moment, the opportunity is just preparation, game plan stuff. I'm thinking about the game.
One thing I learned from Kurt is how to prepare, which is probably the most important thing he has taught me. So, all I can think about right now, aside from gratitude and appreciation, is preparation for the opportunity, game plan stuff, and what I need to do to be ready to make the players feel better. I'm thinking about the report from Game Insiders that tensions started to rise during the first few team workouts. Reese, who is renowned for having a fierce spirit of competition, allegedly hit Nola. With a loaded squad that features players like Chelsea Gray, C.A. Copper, and Brittany Size, Angel is said to have questioned aspects of Henry's coaching strategies. Sources close to the team have alluded to differences over playing roles and strategic choices. Nola, when it came time to finalize the Rose Club lineup, Henry made the bold decision to remove Reese from the starting squad. This move shocked fans and sparked debate about the coach-player relationship. Henry had difficult choices to make in a league as competitive as unmatched, where every player must accept the system.
Rebounding the ball really well, specifically on the offensive glass. I think since adding the addition of Angel Reese, adding to Elizabeth Williams, both elite rebounders. So I think one emphasis is just trying to go out there and rebound the ball. That's a pretty big emphasis for us. And then just playing our game, going out there, competing, having fun, trying to embrace doing the little things. So.
In a media availability post-practice, although she didn't specifically name Angel Reese, Henry addressed the issue by saying, "My job as a coach is to make decisions that are best for the team as a whole. Sometimes that means making tough calls, but I stand by every decision I make." Fans quickly voiced their opinions on social media, with some applauding Henry for standing her ground and making decisions that were best for the team, while others questioned whether it was the right decision to bench a player of Reese's caliber. One fan even tweeted, "How do you bench Angel Reese? She's a game changer."
Her playing all of those games in those weird courts where there wasn't that many fans. That was a similar atmosphere to Unrivaled. And the court, by the way, looks beautiful. The graphics, the lighting, all of the things looks absolutely beautiful. But you didn't get that crowd energy like you do get from any other basketball.
Where does this leave us, then? Angel Reese's future in the starting lineup is still up in the air, and for Nola Henry, this choice represents a turning point in her early coaching career. Will it work out, or will it backfire in the high-stakes world of UE with the league's elite talent in her first few games with the Rose Club? Even in games where her physicality takes center stage, Reese's poor shooting percentage and defensive errors have cost the team important possessions. In other words, her incapacity to adjust to the quicker tempo and closer spacing of 3-on-3 basketball has been obvious. In other words, Reese appears lost, and the distance between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark is glaring. While Rhea is having trouble establishing herself, Clark, who has easily adapted to an unmatched system, has been playing at a high level. She is scoring from all over the floor, throwing out highlight reel assists, and providing leadership to her team. Just look at the numbers to see how Clark has solidified her place as the 2024 Undisputed Rookie of the Year. While Reese is barely reaching double digits in scoring, shooting below 30%, and having one of the worst defensive ratings in the league, Clark is averaging over 20 points per game, shooting a poor 45% from beyond the arc, and dishing out nearly 6 assists per game. The excitement that surrounded Reese during her college days appears to be evaporating quickly as Clark keeps gaining ground on her opponents. Martin is playing lockdown defense and shooting lights out, solidifying his claim to be 2024's second-best rookie. Marin's capacity to step up to the plate has been astounding. Not only is she doing a fantastic job in her role, but she's also flourishing under the strain of unparalleled basketball fans and commentators who are beginning to wonder if Angel Reese has always been overhyped.
I mean, we all know Angel Reese is a rebound queen. I'm loving watching her play. She brings such strong...
While Reese's size and strength were dominant in college, some analysts have suggested that her lack of versatility is the root of her problems. The unmatched format demands quick decision-making, shooting accuracy, and defensive agility, areas where Reese has obviously been lacking, and with athletes like Kate Martin and Caitlin Clark raising the bar, Reese's justifications for Nola are rapidly running short. Henry has worked really hard to earn her spot and is unmatched. She isn't going to let poor play from even her biggest stars ruin her team's success, as Henry keeps making difficult decisions. Henry's choice to bench Reese wasn't just about delivering a message, it was about winning. Given how uncertain Reese's future in the Rose Club appears to be, what will happen to Angel next? Will Reese overcome her challenges in an unparalleled way, or will she step up and show her skeptics wrong? Mark the start of a lackluster professional career as Caitlin Clark and Kate Martin steal the show. Is Angel Reese just out of her league? Reese's window of opportunity is closing. Even though the unmatched league has only recently begun, Caitlin Clark is already ahead of the competition. Clark adopted a different strategy during the offseason when others rushed to take advantage of endorsement deals and brand chances. She put quality before quantity, concentrated on her craft, and readied her body and mind for the difficulties that lay ahead, and it's paying off handsomely.
As a Kansas City Chiefs fan, how long will Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift last?
We're gonna get married. Oh, you heard it here first.
While Angel Reese and other players spent their off-season balancing appearances and bills, Clark's choice to ignore the commotion and concentrate on herself has given her an advantage in the league. She enters every game appearing sharper, faster, and more composed than her competitors. In the gym, Clark was honing her already exceptional skill set and learning the nuances of the 3-on-3 format, which is just what she's aiming for. Clark's skill set isn't just exceptional, it's transforming how players play 3-on-3 basketball. From her long-range shooting to her court vision, she's not only outperforming her peers, but also changing the game's pace and flow. Sure, Clark could have joined the off-season rush, landing big sponsorship deals and earning millions of dollars, but her decision to put herself first rather than cashing in was a brilliant move because she's now the league's face.